www.facebook.com/FrederickBaseball.
Ghost Hounds are getting ready to take the field on this Sunday afternoon. Again, this is the final game of 3-game set. Ghost Hounds looking to avoid the sweep at the hands of the first place High Point Rockers. The Ghost Hounds falling 10-6 on Friday, 7-6 a night ago. And now the Ghost Hounds will take the field behind the right-hander Matt Reitz, and we will send it down for our national anthem.
Fans, please rise and remove your caps as we join our players and coaches in celebrating America's freedom. As Angela Gerard and Gerard Dorsey honor us with their rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
Thank you, Angela and Gerard. The national anthem is brought to you by the Weinberg Center. Discover the best of performing arts and visit the Weinberg.
That was our national anthem today, presented by the Weinberg Center. As the high school football teams who were on the field for the anthem make their way off the field, the Ghost Hounds will get ready with Matt Reitz beginning his warm-up tosses. He'll face a starting lineup for the visiting High Point Rockers that will go like this. Leading it off is the designated hitter Shedlong Jr., DJ Burt in center field, behind him batting second. Beniklinski in right field will bat third. Xander Wheel, the left fielder today, will have the cleanup duties. Ryan Grotjohn will play shortstop and bat fifth. Daikon Yo, who had the go-ahead RBI in the ninth inning last night, plays third base and bats sixth. Brian Pereira, who homered off of Zach Roscup last night, is at first base, batting seventh. Robbie Kellerman will make his second start behind the plate for the Rockers and bat eighth. And Michael Martinez, the veteran, will play second base and bat ninth, with Neil Ramirez doing the pitching for the Rockers. Again, Long, Burt, Aklinski, Wheel, Grotjohn, Yo, Pereira, Kellerman, and Martinez with Ramirez doing the pitching. For the Ghost Hounds today, behind Matt Reitz, Leobaldo Cabrera will lead it off and play center field. Craig Didolo in right field will bat second. Jose Marmolejos is the first baseman batting third. Jimmy Paredes has the cleanup duties. He will play third. Cole Cottom, who had the night off last night, is back behind the plate batting fifth. Stephen Brault in left field will bat sixth. Chris Shaw is today's designated hitter. He will bat seventh. Osvaldo Abreu at second base bats eighth. And Eddie Diaz, a shortstop, rounds it out hitting ninth with Matt Reitz, the right-hander, doing the pitching, making his 10th start overall and 8th with the Ghost Hounds. So again, Cabrera, Didolo, Marmolejos, Paredes, Cottom, Brault, Shaw, Abreu, and Diaz. As we are ready to get underway today, as Shedlong Jr., the designated hitter, digs in from the left side for the Rockers. 297 hitter overall, 11 homers, 46 runs batted in. He homered on Friday night, had a 2-run single last night as part of a 2-for-5. First pitch of the day is in for a strike. We're underway at 1:05 on this sunny Sunday afternoon. 0-1 from Reitz. Is a curveball that will tail down and in. Reitz, again, making his 10th start overall, 8th with Spire City, 3-0 with a 4.53 ERA. 1-1 pitch to Shedlong Jr. is tapped on the ground, first base side and foul. Albert Gonzalez, the bench coach, is doing the coaching at third base today. Jamie Keith, who usually has those duties, was ejected in the 8th inning of last night's game. We'll get into what led to that as the day goes on. A very interesting 8th inning as Shedlong Jr. stays alive, fouling another 1-2 away. Along with some time in the big leagues with the Seattle Mariners, parts of 3 seasons in the bigs to be exact, as he takes here 2-2. Signed a minor league deal with the Orioles a couple seasons ago, but it's been a staple at the top of this lineup for High Point. Mid-season All-Star, 2-2 pitch. He takes at the letters for a called strike 3. And that is how we get the day started. 86 on the outside corner, and he's had a lot to say in this series already. Has some words for the home plate umpire today, Ian Pittenger. It's Ian Pittenger at behind the plate, Scott Hart at first, and Marty Hassenfuss at third. Here is DJ Burt. First pitch he takes inside. Burt, 317 hitter with a pair of homers and 25 runs batted in, has been on a tear the past couple of months. 58 game on base streak entering play. 1-0 is fouled back. It's only taken him one AB to extend the streak the past 2 nights. Singled in the first inning on Friday, did the same last night. Count even, 1 apiece here. Pitch from Reitz, a curveball will stay high. Looked to have gotten the very top of the zone, but not the case. Bird has also made some spectacular plays defensively this series, including a night ago. 2-1, misses down and away. Make the case, perhaps the best defensive center fielder in the Atlantic League, or perhaps the most highlight reel plays. I don't think you can argue that one. Rockers have been on SportsCenter a few times this year as Burt takes up and away, make it 59 games as he gets a 1-out walk. Defense behind Reitz today, outfield from left to right, Brault, Cabrera, and Didolo. Paredes and Marmolejos on the corners, Diaz and Abreu up the middle with Cottom doing the catching for Reitz. Now Ben Aklinski. The right fielder bats third and digs in. DJ Burt leading off of first. First one from Reitz, and Aklinski will foul it back. Enters play a .287 hitter, 18 homers and 82 runs batted in. He leads this High Point team in RBIs. Last night a 2 for 4. Was also hit by a pitch. 0-1, he fouls it back again, 0-2. Aklinski, along with Cole Cottom, who's catching right behind him right now, former Kentucky Wildcats. Luke Becker, not in the lineup today, but he was a teammate of Aklinski's as well. Long look from Reitz, 0-2 pitch, and Aklinski will once again foul it back. .82 RBIs, leads High Point, and it's 5th in the Atlantic League. 2 behind Jose Marmolejos, who's in the 4th spot, entering play today. Another 0-2 pitch. This time a slider will tail away. Xander Wheel to follow. No score in the top of the first inning. Those Hounds looking to avoid the sweep today. Long set. 1-2 from Reitz. And again, a breaking ball will stay down. So the count even. Inning started with a strikeout of Long and then a walk to DJ Burt. Two. Aklinski in the air, right center field. That will send Cabrera back at the wall. He looks up and it's gone. And Ben Aklinski puts the Rockers on the board first in the first inning with a 2-run shot, his 19th of the year, and quickly it's 2-0. And the Rockers have struck first in all 3 games in this series. It was Aklinski who got the scoring started on Friday with a sac fly in the first inning. This time he does it with a homer. Quickly 2-0. Now here's Xander Wheel. Wheel was the one who got the scoring started last night with a 3rd inning single. First pitch swinging, he is over top of a slider, 0-1. 280 hitter, 25 homers, 77 runs batted in. Hit his 25th on Friday night. Reitz winds the 0-1. Slider again. This one's popped up high in the air, foul ground left side, and Paredes will give it a look, but it's into the bleachers. And home run by Aklinski, 104.4 off the bat, 391 feet for his 19th of the season. Play him with a pull in the infield, a lot of room towards the middle. 0-2. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. So Reitz gets his 2nd strikeout, and he ties up. Wheel with an off-speed pitch. That's the 2nd out, and now Ryan Grochon, the shortstop, digs in. So a good bounce back for Reitz after the homer. Now here's Grochon, the .294 hitting shortstop. First pitch, he will take a strike away. Batting from the left side. He was intentionally walked in that top of the 9th inning to load the bases before the slow tapper off the bat of Daikon Yo, who's on deck, gave him the lead. 1-0 pitch. Grochon lines it to right field, but it'll hang up for Didolo, will make the catch to end the inning. 2 runs, 1 hit, and a Aklinski 2-run homer allows the Rockers to strike first here on this Sunday afternoon. 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the first on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
Multitaskers love logistics. That's why they love the UPS store for finishing and printing their documents, packing and shipping their packages, and convenient mailbox services. Visit your local UPS stores at 5257 Buckystown Pike or by phone at 301-620-8825. Visit UPS at Clemson Corner or give the store a call at 240-397-7473.
We all love the explosive action on the field, but this summer you don't need to settle for in-game excitement. We'll be lighting up the night sky 25 times this season at Nimio Field. Join us for every Saturday home game for post-game fireworks super shows, as well as other select nights throughout the season for post-game fireworks shows. You won't want to miss these spectacles, especially July 3rd, where we launch our biggest show of the year, the Fireworks Extravaganza in celebration of Independence Day. Tickets for firework nights go by fast, so be sure to call us at 301-815-9939 or visit bit.ly/FrederickBaseball.
Rockers strike early today. A 2-run home run by Bennett Klimsky puts them up 2-0. As the Ghost Hounds will come to bat in the bottom of the first. Again, it's Cabrera, Didolo, Marmolejos, Paredes, Cottom, Brault, Shaw, Abreu, and Diaz against the right-hander Neil Ramirez for the High Point Rockers. Ramirez will be making his 10th appearance overall in his 8th start. He's 2-3 with a 4.24 ERA, 34 innings pitched, 28 hits, a phenomenal strikeout-to-walk ratio of 33 Ks to 4 walks, and opponents are hitting just .222 against him. Joined the Rockers this season and has spent time with 7 different clubs in the big leagues. A long track record for the 34-year-old 6'4" right-hander from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Leopoldo Cabrera gets it started for the Ghost Hounds today. First pitch, he will take a strike at the knees. Leo hitting .305, 30 homers, which is good for second in the Atlantic League, and 88 runs batted in. Home run category behind only Thomas Dillard of Lexington. 0-1. Pops this one up high on the infield. Pereira at first will call and put it away for out number 1. Defense for the Rockers today behind Ramirez, Wheel, Burt, and Aklimsky, the outfield from left to right. It's Yo and Pereira on the corners, Grotjan and Martinez up the middle, and Robbie Kellerman behind the plate. Craig Didolo, 0 for 5 last night, but did steal his 29th base. Ramirez working from the stretch. His first pitch is down and in. Overall, Craig hitting .286, 21 homers, 71 runs batted in. Already a member of the 2020 club, looking to become the league's first to 2030. 1-0, swing and a miss on a high fastball. On deck is Jose Marmolejos. Last Sunday, a 2-homer game for Didolo against the Staten Island Ferry Hawks. Hits this one off the hand, floats it into shallow right field and about a step into the grass. The second baseman, Michael Martinez, makes the play for the second out. So 2 quick pop-outs for Ramirez in the first, and now Marmo will get a chance. Homered in the 7th inning last night. And he did so off of Sam Selman, the left-hander for the Rockers. First pitch to Marmolejos is inside, and that was the first earned run that Selman had surrendered since July 12th. against the Staten Island Ferry Hawks. One out. Swing and a miss. Marmolejo's hitting .325, good for 7th in the league in hitting. Hit his 25th home run last night, which is now tied for 4th alongside Cole Cottom, and 84 RBIs, also 4th. 1-1. This is inside. He's been one of the best pure hitters, if not the best pure hitter in the league this season. Actually debuted against High Point on the road in May and homered in his very first game. Two-one. Swing and a miss. Very good off-speed pitch that time. A change-up that Marmo was out in front of. 86 on that one, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the first. 2-0 Rockers. Two-two pitch. And it's called strike 3 in the inside corner. Marmolejo's rung up on a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. 1-2-3, bottom of the first inning for Neil Ramirez. 2-0 Rockers as we go to the second here on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
Looking for a cold beer when you come out to Nimio Field this summer? 4.5 Innings Tap House is open for the 2023 season. This in-house craft bar is located on the third base concourse and features 12 taps ranging from Nimio Field staples like Flying Dog, Brewer's Alley, Monocacy Brewing Company, Idiom Brewing Company, and more. Book your seats today by calling 301-815-9939 or by visiting bit.ly/FrederickBaseball.
Looking for a great place to stay on your next trip to Frederick? Choose Plum Onion Hospitality Partners. Located on the Westview Promenade, stay at the luxurious Courtyard by Marriott, Fairfield Inn, Residence Inn, or Town Place Suites. All 4 hotels are within walking distance from one another, so choose the brand that best fits your travel needs. Additionally, all 4 hotels are located off of major highways and are close to 3 major airports, making Plum Onion Hospitality Partners the perfect fit for travelers. For reservations, call 301-695-5051. That's 301-695-5051.
Homestand of the 2023 season. Be sure to get your tickets today. Thursday, August 31st.
2-0 Rockers lead as we go to the top of the second inning. Beniklinski's home run in the first got the scoring started. Now Matt Reitz, who did strike out a pair in the first inning, will face 6, 7, and 8. Yo Pereira and Robbie Kellerman. Neil Ramirez needed just 10 pitches to get through his first inning, 1, 2, 3 for the Rockers. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Matt Reitz had to work around a bit of trouble. He threw 22 pitches for 13 strikes in his first inning. First pitch to Daikon Yo is tapped on the ground, third base side and foul over near Jimmy Paredes. It'll roll into the Rockers bullpen. Yo with the go-ahead RBI ground out in the 9th inning last night. Overall, he's hitting .267 with 9 homers and 51 runs batted in. On deck, Brian Pereira had a big night last night as well. 0-1, and Yo takes down and in. Yo was hitless last night, did have that go-ahead RBI, also walked twice, but 0 for 3 in the box score. 1-1. He will take inside on a fastball, 2-1. First Taiwanese-born player in High Point Rockers history. 2-1 pitch. He swings, hits in the air to left center field. That will send Cabrera back, and on the warning track, he reaches up and makes the catch running up against the wall. Right by Steven Brault in the gap. That is out number 1, allowed out at that, but an out nonetheless. 99 off the bat from Yo. Hard contact has been a bit of an issue for Reitz in his recent starts. A lot of soft contact that he was getting in his first few starts with the Ghost Hounds, but his last start against Charleston did get the win over 5 innings. His second straight winning decision, but allowed 9 balls of 95 plus off the bat as he delivers away to Robbie Kellerman. That is the StatCast definition of a hard hit ball. 95 plus exit velocity. 1-0. He delivers up and away to Pereira. 2-0. 270 hitter, 10 homers, 51 runs batted in for the first baseman today. He caught the first 2 games of the series. Pitch here is down and in, and he's quickly ahead 3 balls and no strikes. From Annapolis, Maryland, Pereira has plenty of family in the stands this weekend, and they saw him have a big night last night, 2 for 5, including a 2-run homer. 3-0. Has the green light, but he fouls it off to the left. "6'4" left-handed hitter. They play him to pull in the infield. Diaz almost directly up the middle. This one is to Diaz. He goes to his left and he boots it. And that'll be an error on Diaz. So Diaz was shaded towards the middle, had to go to his right to try to get it and ate him up a little bit. So Pereira reaches on the E6. It's a 1-out base runner for the Rockers, and now making a second start is Robbie Kellerman. Ball not hit too hard off the bat, just 87. Now Reese will look for a double play ball. Robbie Kellerman 0 for 4 in his first game with the Rockers. First pitch to him, he will take a strike. From Cary, North Carolina. Same town that Max Povsey originates from. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slider that time from Reitz that he ran away from the right-handed hitting Kellerman. 0-2. On deck, Michael Martinez. 1 gone in the inning, 2-0. Rockers lead it on this Sunday afternoon. 0-2 pitch. And he froze him. Called strike 3, outside corner. Third strikeout for Reitz. A good bounce back after the error. Now with 2 gone to the 9-hole hitter Michael Martinez. Martinez, first pitch, takes a strike on the inside corner. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Last night had an RBI single as part of a 1 for 4. Reed sets at the letters. Waiting as the pitch clock winds down. Now delivers a strike on a changeup at the knees. 0-2 to Martinez. Another guy with a lot of big league time and came up with the Phillies. As part of the Cleveland team that made it to the World Series in 2016. 0-2. He stays alive, fouling off to the right. A good breaking pitch that Reach tried to backdoor, but Martinez able to get the barrel to it. Originally from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, 5'9". Play all around the diamond for the Rockers. Third base the first 2 games of this series. Another long set from Reitz. Is 0-2. Off the hands, and once again Martinez able to foul it off. Another hot day here in Frederick. 0-2. Once again, Martinez fouls it back. Had to climb the ladder a little bit for that one. And it stays 0-2. I don't know if every day is just seemingly hotter now that the AC is given out in here, but seems to have been pretty steamy the last couple of days. Another 0-2. This time Martinez will take down and in. A tight one, but does in fact miss just down and in. On deck is Shedlong Jr. back at the top of the order. Marmalay is holding over there at first. 1-2 pitch. Inside again. That'll even the count up. Tried the change up that time and missed. Pereira's at first. He reached on an error with one gone in the inning. Reach trying to strand it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Reach to the plate. And another foul ball off the bat of Martinez. This one towards the Ghost Hound dugout. Few players have made their way to the top step. Many were chilling in the shade for the first inning. Two on the ground. Once again foul, this time into the Ghost Hound bullpen. A lot of cooling towels today. Pitch misses up and away to Martinez. It's 3-2, and now with the full count, Pereira at first will run on the pitch. A fly out, an error, and a strikeout so far this inning. Martinez, who's fouled off a couple of pitches, has been able to work the count back full. Here's the payoff, and Martinez hits it in the air. Foul ground, left side. Paredes out from third. He reaches up, but he can't make the catch. In the scurry of the Rockers bullpen, it's out of play. And new life again for Martinez. Matt Reitz, another 3-2 pitch. This one's on the ground at first. Right there is Marmalejos. He'll step on the bag, and the inning is over. So no harm from the error. No runs, no hits. 1 error, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 here on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
Calling all youth baseball and softball players. Next time you come to a game at Nimio Field, be sure to wear your uniform. Wearing your uniform will earn you a free ticket to any Sunday through Thursday home game all season long, with Kids Courtesy Admission sponsored by Weinberg Center for the Arts. Tickets must be purchased at the box office on the day of the game. Additionally, each child must be accompanied by an adult. For more information about tickets and promotions, give us a call at 301-815-9939.
Hey baseball fans, contact Hamilton's Unlimited LLC for all of your carpet cleaning needs. Hamilton's will provide your business or home with routine carpet and tile cleaning, carpet repairs, and upholstery cleaning. In a pinch and need some help? Hamilton's provides Frederick County with floodwater restoration services, air duct cleaning, as well as pet odor and stain removal. Now offering exterior and interior painting services as well. Text or call 240-674-0021 for 24/7 service to your home. Don't miss out on Hamilton's amazing stain removal. Hamilton's Limited is the official carpet cleaning company for the Frederick Keys and Frederick's Atlantic League team. We trust them with all of our carpet and floor care needs, so can you. Visit hamiltonsunlimited.com or call 240-674-0021 today for a free estimate.
This is Osvaldo Abreu, and you're listening to the Frederick Baseball Network.
Matt Reitz ends the top of the second inning, winning a 12-pitch battle with Michael Martinez, who ends up grounding out to first base. So Reitz is able to strand a runner. It's still 2-0 Rockers as the Ghost Hounds come to the plate in the bottom of the second. Neil Ramirez just needed 10 pitches to get through his first inning, 1, 2, 3, 2 pop-outs and a strikeout. And now he'll face the middle third, Paredes, Cottom, and Steven Brault in the second inning.
Third baseman number 25, Jimmy Paredes.
Paredes homered in the game last night, his 18th of the season. He's hitting .263, has driven in 50 runs. It'll be followed by Cottom and Brault this inning. Switch hitter batting left. Ramirez comes set. His first pitch is in there for a strike. About 90 on the fastball that time from Ramirez. Paredes had a bit of an up and down spell at the plate as of late as he takes inside on this one. Ramirez, originally a first-round draft pick, 44th overall in 2007 by the Rangers out of high school. 1-1. Paredes on the ground at first, fielded by Pereira. He'll take it to the bag himself for the first out. Drafted by the Rangers and made his big league debut actually with the Cubs back in 2014 when he was a 25-year-old. So he would have been teammates for a couple of years with Zach Rosscup. But it was a great debut season for him in 2014. Pitched in 50 games, had 3 saves, and a 3-3 record with a 1.44 ERA. Here's Cole Cottom for the Ghost Hounds. First pitch, swing and a miss. Cottom had the day off yesterday, but he was honored pregame with his plaque for July Player of the Month. Ghost Hounds hadn't really been around since he was actually announced. It's the 0-1 strike on the outside corner. In that 2014 debut season for Ramirez, 53 strikeouts in 43 2/3 innings. A total of 6 years in the majors. 0-2, Cottom skies it foul off to the right. 4-8 record of 4.46 ERA in 185 games. He struck out 211 in 179 2/3 innings. Made just one start in the show. That came in 2019 when he was a member of the Blue Jays. 0-2. Curveball, and Cottom will take it low. Very close pitch that time, but it's 1-2. One-two pitch. Cottom in the air. Right field, but playable for Aklinski. Makes the catch for out number 2. 5 up, 5 down for Neil Ramirez. When he was drafted, he was originally committed to Georgia Tech, but was able to be lured away by the Rangers. Steven Brault, first pitch swing. He'll foul it off to the left. Brault hitting .287, 6 homers, 24 runs batted in. Working on a 7-game hit streak. 0-1. He hits it in the air, right center field. Aklinski back on it, but he can only watch. Steven Brault leaves the yard for the second time in this series, and he cuts the deficit in half. It's now 2-1 with his 7th of the year. 100.8 off the bat, 385 feet for Brault, and he cleared all 3 levels of signage between that top level and the scoreboard in right center field. That's the first hit for the Ghost Hounds, and their first run. It's brought to you by Insurance First. Go to insurancefirstinc.com or call 301-874-5800 to learn more. Here's Chris Shaw, who takes inside on the first one. Stephen Brault now really coming to his own as of late after transitioning to the outfield this season, and only seems to get stronger as the year goes on. 1-0. Shaw will take in the dirt, 2-0. So make it 8 straight games with a hit for Brault. Chris Shaw, on the other hand, still looking to break out with the Ghost Hounds, hitting just 182. It's a homer and 5 batted in, playing in his 13th game today. He will tap it on the ground, foul into the Ghost Hound dugout. Had a tough season in Double-A Birmingham with the White Sox this year, hitting just 197. Did have 12 homers before his release, but the guy that Minikazi had last year in Kentucky as he swings and fouls this one back, 2-2. So despite the struggles, when he came available, there was no hesitation for the Ghost Hounds to snatch him up. Last year he was fantastic in his second season in the Atlantic League for the Genomes. Hit 264, 17 homers, 72 runs batted in, had a 401 on base percentage. He had debuted originally with Long Island in 2021. Hit 219 with 5 homers in 46 games. 2-2. Fouls it back behind the plate to stay alive, and that came after he had began the 2021 season in the Orioles organization. He only played 20 games there, but he had split time between Aberdeen and Norfolk. Trying to battle against Ramirez here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Checks his swing. They appeal down, and he did swing, inning over. So Ramirez gets his second strikeout. Shaw's down, but the Ghost Hounds get on the board. The Stephen Brault homer cuts it to 2-1. We go to the top of the third here on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
In life, perspective is everything. Quite simply, you are how you see the world around you. At Nimeo Federal Credit Union, here's how we see it. A financial institution should be about more than just the money. It's about people helping people. First steps, new beginnings, big dreams, less stress, more fun. It's that kind of personal banking that leads to real possibilities. We're Nimeo, and we look at money differently, embracing our role as your partner through all of life's most important moments. Join us at Nimeo.org and see things our way. Nimeo, a new way to look at money. Federally insured by NCUA.
As a leader in women's imaging, Community Radiology offers a range of women's imaging exams, including 3D mammography, ultrasound, DEXA, and more. Combining leading-edge technology with a team of expert women's imaging specialists, Community Radiology provides superior service, precise reports, and fast results. Visit Community Radiology for all of your women's imaging needs. Schedule an appointment, call 888-601-0943. That's 888-601-0943.
We go to the top of the third inning, which is brought to you by Plumondon Hospitality Partners. Rockers lead 2-1. Ghost Hounds got on the board in the bottom of the second as Stephen Brault launched his 7th home run of the year. So Matt Reitz will begin his third inning of work against the top third of the order. Long, Burt, and Aklinski. 46 pitches through 2 innings for Reitz. In between innings, they had a touchdown celebration dance-off. It is high school football day here at the stadium. And to my surprise, there were 0 gritties. There was a backflip, a sprinkler, and just some miscellaneous dancing I think the backflip won. First one misses down and in near the feet of Shedlong Jr., who started the game with a strikeout looking. (1-0). Long will sky it foul, 1-1.
That foul ball is brought to you by Insurance First.
Burt and then Aklinski to follow this inning. (1-1). Curveballs hit in the air, left center field. Brault started back, now will rush in and make the catch for the first out.
Center fielder number 2, DJ Burt.
Taking a look at the rest of the scoreboard around the Atlantic League from last night. Long Island beat Staten Island 10-4. York shut out Charleston 2-0. Lancaster beat Gastonia 6-2, and that moved the Honey Hunters to a game and a half back of High Point for the second half. And this one runs in and it gets DJ Burt. Looked like it was in the hand. So Burt will be aboard for the second time on a free pass. This one a bit more painful than the first. He'll give his gear over to Ben Aklinski, but it looks like he won't even call for the trainer. He'll stay in the game, but finish up the scoreboard from last night. It was an offensive showcase for the Counterclocks. They had scored 7 in the first inning. Eventually, they won 14-3 over Southern Maryland. So here is Ben Aklinski, who homered in the first inning to start the scoring. Rockers have scored first in all 3 games of this series. Burt not going in the first one. First pitch is up high to Aklinski. Burt can run, 26 steals in 32 attempts. Double play depth up the middle. Aklinski will take down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. And homer is 19th of the season back in the first inning. Burt now takes off. Reed steps off, and now he throws it into shallow center field, and Burt, who had retreated, will stay. An errant throw doesn't prove costly. He turned. No one was covering the bag. Abreu had darted in. Well, the Ghost Hounds caught a break that Burt had made a beeline back to the bag. So now the double play will stay in order, and I think that has to count as the disengagement that Reese has allotted this at bat. Now behind 2-0, Burt not going this time. Aklinski checks his swing. They appeal down, and he didn't swing. Pitch misses low. So it's 3 balls and no strikes to Ben Aklinski. Phillies drafted in the 32nd round of 2018 out of Kentucky. 3-0. This one will get the outside corner. In 2018, the year that he, Becker, and Cottom all played together. Played in 56 games. He hit .304 with 6 homers. He's been in the Atlantic League the past few seasons. 3-1 is lined into right center field, and that ball will find the gap. It'll roll to the wall. Burt will be sent. Cabrera fires it into Abreu, and there won't be a throw to the plate as Burt trots home to make it 3-1. Ben Aklinski has 3 RBIs in this game. And it is 3-1 High Point. A pitch at the very bottom of the zone, and Aklinski just drives it out the other way. Split the gap at 106 off the bat. Two very hard hit balls off the bat of Aklinski today. Now Xander Wheel bats with one gone. It's a long look back at second. First pitch to Wheel. He rips it hard but foul off to the left. Struck out swinging his first time up. Aklinski, another guy with plenty of speed on the bases. 28 of 31 stealing. Oh, 1 inside. Wheel has to back his feet out of the way. Going with the high sock look today is Wheel, who's in left field. Last time the Rockers were here on a Sunday, Stephen Brault robbed Xander Wheel of a homer. In left field, 1-1, swing and a miss. Good slider that time from Reitz. On the first strikeout, he tied up Wheel on an inside changeup. Now he's ahead 1-2. We'll see what he attacks him with. Grochon, the shortstop on deck, is also 0 for 1. And Aklinski on second after his one-out double. He's got both Rockers hits in this game. 1-2. Wheel got the hand started but held him back on a changeup down and away. Count even at 2. Abreu trying to keep the runner close at second. As Reitz looks back. Now the 2-2. And Wheel skies it in the air. Left field, Brault back at the track, and he will make the catch. Aklinski will tag. Throw comes in from Brault. And Aklinski's under the tag of Paredes. The speedy Aklinski able to beat the strong throw from Brault. Xander Wheel narrowly missed his 26th home run of the year. Looks like that ball just died at the wall. First pitch is in for a strike to Ryan Grochon, the shortstop. Top of the zone on a fastball that time. Grochon flew out to right field to end the first inning. Oh, 1. And a changeup gets the outside corner. A good pitch that time from Reitz. Grochon doesn't agree, but he's behind 0-2. Diaz shaded towards the middle at shortstop. 0-2 pitch. Grochon drives it out to right field, and that ball will leave the yard. Second home run of the game for the Rockers. They have 3 hits in this game. All 3 have gone for extra bases. This one, Grochon's 12th of the year. They've scored 3 in this inning to make it 5-1. 104.2 off the bat of Grochon, went 413 feet. First one is a strike to Daikon Yo. Slider that started at him got the inside corner. 0-1. Yo lines it to second base. Abreu fields it on the short hop on the backhand, throws to first from shallow right field and gets the out to end the inning. But the Rockers score 3 runs. They do so on 2 hits. A Ben Aklinski double, a Ryan Grochon 2-run homer. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. 5-1 Rockers on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
Enjoy the benefits of a clean home with May Brigade. The fast-paced and hectic nature of life makes it hard to find time to thoroughly clean your home. Whether it's dusting, sweeping, vacuuming, laundry, or any of the 100 items on your list, Maid Brigade's green cleaning professionals are ready to help. We understand the importance and benefits of a clean home, and that's why we make it our mission to provide a healthier environment for you to enjoy with your loved ones. Beneath the clean, you'll find sparkling customer service with Maid Brigade, your home cleaner. For more information or to schedule your session, call 301-698-9204. That's 301-698-9204. Looking for an unforgettable birthday experience? The Frederick Keys and Frederick's new Atlantic League Club offer a clean, safe, and exciting environment to celebrate your child's birthday. The exciting combination of baseball and birthdays will make your experience at Nimio Field one to remember this season. All birthday parties include 10 field seats, 10 hot dogs, 10 cupcakes, as well as chips and drinks. Each party guest will also receive 5 Fun Zone tickets. For more information, give us a call at 301-815-9900 and book your birthday today.
The Ghost Hounds deficit a little bigger now, 5-1 as we go to the bottom of the third inning. 3 runs in the inning for the Rockers in the top half, and a Klinsky double, a 2-run home run by Grotjan, and now 8-9-1. Abreu, Diaz, and Cabrera will face Neil Ramirez in the third. Stephen Brault's solo homer, the lone run and lone hit for the Hounds in their first 2 innings at the plate. Abreu takes high on the first one. Not in the lineup yesterday. Was a pinch runner, but did homer. It's part of a 1-for-3 on Friday. 2-game hit streak for him. 1-0 pitch. Take down and away, 2-0. He's been taking a lot more of a everyday role at second base. Luke Becker splitting time with him there, but with Eddie Diaz and Jimmy Paredes locking down the left side. Abreu swing here, driving it out to left field, no doubt about it. His second homer of the series, and it's a 5-2 game. Abreu's 11th of the year. Keeps the Ghost Hounds in this one. It was 110.6 off the bat for Abreu, and is brought to you by Insurance First. Go to insurancefirst.inc.com or call 301-874-5800 to learn more. And to finish that thought on Abreu, with Diaz and Paredes locking down the left side of the infield, Abreu had been the shortstop for most of the season. Slided over to third base until Paredes came back and now has taken up more of a role at second base. First pitch to Eddie Diaz. He goes fishing for a slider, coming up empty. 400 feet, the measurement on that home run by Abreu, his 11th of the year. Diaz, 257 hitter with 6 batted in. Takes low on this one, 1-1. Ghost Hounds have the offensive capabilities to stay in a game at any deficit. Abreu getting it started. 1-1, down and away, 2 balls and a strike. Two hits in the game for the Ghost Hounds, both solo homers now, Abreu and Stephen Brault. Now Diaz fouls it back, 2-2. Thank those of you, of course, listening on the Frederick Baseball Network, watching on Flow Sports, or those of you watching on YouTube for the Flow Sports Atlantic League Game of the Week this week. So thank you to those of you who are tuning in, spending your Sunday with us. 2-2. Diaz pops it up. Foul ground, right side. Pereira over, but he will not have a play. It is into the crowd. And Diaz last night 1 for 4. Count even 2-2 to him. And he watches it down low. Count moves full. Playing in his 22nd game with the Ghost Hounds today. 18 hits in his first 70 trips. 3 doubles, 6 RBIs, 6 walks, 11 steals, 3-2 pitch. Lines it into center field. In comes Bird, and he runs it down for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5, Leopoldo Cabrera.
Ball had some dive to it, but Burt, speedy in center field, able to run it down. Now Leopoldo Cabrera back at the top of the order. Second time through now for the Ghost Hounds. First time through, just a pair of hits, but 2 runs on homers from Broughton Abreu. Leo popped out to first base his first time up. Open stance to the right side. First pitch from Ramirez, and he watches it down low. Skips past Kellerman all the way to the backstop. Leo had the night off on Friday, back in the lineup last night, 2 for 5 with an RBI, tied the game in the bottom of the 8th. That deep home run off the very top of the wall in left field, narrowly missing what would have been a go-ahead homer at the time. 1-0, misses away, 2 balls and no strikes. RBIs for him in 6 straight games now. That's with the base is empty here, 2-0, and he fouls it into his foot in the box. Luckily has that shin guard. Leo, of course, the brother of the Yankees outfielder Oswaldo Cabrera. Those two will play together in winter ball this year in Venezuela. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Over top of a good slider that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And I was talking to him last weekend about that, and a lot of major league organizations won't let their big leaguers go and play winter ball for one reason or another. 2-2, misses high, but if you need at-bats or innings, in the case of Oswaldo, not getting many ABs for the Yankees in the bigs this year, so they want to get him his ABs in winter ball. 3-2, popped up. Right side, foul ground, over is Pereira, going towards the dugout railing and reaching into the dugout and actually into the steps of the dugout. Makes the catch as a couple of Ghost Hounds brace him.
The right fielder, number 11, Craig Didelo.
Finishing that thought, you see how the Yankees are playing this year and you wonder why the youngster isn't getting a shot. But nonetheless, those two will be reunited this winter. Second pop out for Cabrera. Next 2 retired after the homer. Now here's Craig Didelo. First pitch he'll take inside. Popped out to second base his first time up. 5-2, Rockers lead it, bottom of the 3rd inning. 1-0. This one's down in the dirt and it kicks away. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch to Didelo. He swings, hits in the air to right field, and that ball will leave the yard. Craig Didelo off the right of the scoreboard. So the Ghost Hounds now have 3 hits, and all 3 have left the yard. That's number 22 for Craig, and it makes it a 5-3 game. Leaves the bat at 109.8, travels 414 feet for his 22nd of the season, and is brought to you by Insurance First. Go to insurancefirstinc.com or call 301-874-5800 to learn more. And it's now 3 away from making the Ghost Hounds officially a historic team in Atlantic League history as Marmolejos takes ball one inside. Marmolejos took a huge step in that regard last night, 1-0. And he checks a swing, and a low changeup did not swing. And you're wondering what we're talking about if you missed the IBEW pregame show last night with Jose Marmolejos' 25th homer. The Ghost Hounds became just the third team in Atlantic League history with a trio of 25 homer hitters as Marmolejos takes down and away. It's 3-0. Craig Didolo reaches the 25 homer mark. They'll be the first team in history with 4 25 homer hitters in a season as Marmo takes all the way here. It's now 3-1. Fastball at 92 crosses the zone. Now the 3-1 out in front of a pitch here. That'll move the count full. A changeup that time, very bottom of the zone. A lot of late dive to it. Now the payoff. And it's called strike 3 on the inside corner. Marmo slams his bat. He's been rung up looking for the second time in this game. Third strikeout for Ramirez, and it was a close one. But the Ghost Hounds get 2 runs on a pair of solo homers in the inning. Abreu and Didolo. It's now 5-3. We will go to the 4th on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
If you're coming to town for a game at Nimio Field or to check out some of the nearby Civil War history, there is only one place to stay. The Comfort Inn Frederick off of Buckystown Pike, conveniently located across from the Westview Promenade and just minutes away from Nimio Field at Perry Grove Stadium. Comfort Inn Frederick is located in close proximity of I-70, I-270, and Route 355. The Comfort Inn Frederick is also centrally located to all of the Civil War battlefields such as Gettysburg, Antietam, and the Civil War Museum. Not only will you be greeted by friendly staff, but your stay will include complimentary hot breakfast and free Wi-Fi, as well as access to the fitness facilities and meeting rooms. For reservations at the Comfort Inn Frederick, give them a call at 301-668-7272. That's 301-668-7272.
Build-A-Plan packages are now on sale for the 2023 season. Build-A-Plan allows you to choose the number of games you want and pick the games that fit your schedule and your wallet. This year, you can even combine your plan between the Frederick Keys and Frederick's new Atlantic League Club. Choose a minimum of 5 games to get your plan started. Secure your plan today and enjoy the best seating on game days at Nimio Field. Call today to secure your plan for the 2023 season at 301-815-9900.
Brian Pereira leads off the top of the 4th inning for the Rockers. 5-3 game. 7-8-9 this inning. Pereira, Kellerman, and Martinez against Matt Reitz. First pitch, strike to Pereira. 4th inning brought to you by Logan Sausage. Logan Sausage brings you locally made delicious sausages and chorizos. Can be found at your nearest Giant and Safeway food stores. 0-1 pitch is down and in to Pereira. Fans, treat yourself to the very best. Stop by the Hot Corner Grill in the third base concourse to enjoy the original Logan Sausage, family owned since 1987. Pereira reached on an error his first time up. 1-1, swing and a miss on a high changeup. It dove right under the barrel. 1-2. 5-3 Rockers lead it. Teams even in the hit column, however. 1-2, down and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The first inning was a 2-run home run for Beneklinski. In the third inning, it was a double for Aklinski and then a 2-run homer by Ryan Grochon. That's the scoring for the Rockers in this one. 2-2 pitch. This one's in the air, left center field, over as Brawl. He won't get there. It's down for a hit. Able to cut it off and fire it in to keep Pereira at first. 4th hit of the game for the Rockers. Pereira on for the second time, and now here's Kellerman, the catcher. In Major League Baseball, some unique stuff going on in Baltimore. They are delayed right now because of bees in left field. First one to Kellerman is in for a strike. And with that wall moved back, more room for the bees to maneuver. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. Actually, a tip into the mid of a slider from Reitz of Kellerman. So now behind 0-2. Struck out looking his first time up. On deck, Michael Martinez, the 9-hole hitter. 5-3 Rockers lead at top of the 4th. And now time is called at the plate by Kellerman. Kellerman recently signed after Bo Taylor went on the inactive list. Long set from Reitz. Now his 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Powers a fastball by Kellerman. Reitz gets his 4th strikeout. That's the first out of the 4th. So that game in a delay in Baltimore. Let's take a look at some other scores around Major League Baseball's. First one misses up and away to Michael Martinez. Angels lead the Mets 2-1. They're in the bottom of the 8th inning. They were the early game today. Yeah, the bench is clear last night after Pete Alonso was hit by a pitch. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Martinez well out in front of a breaking pitch. 1-1. The Rays lead the Yankees. We talked about how tough of a season they've had. They're in the bottom of the 2nd, 2-0 Rays. 1-1. Martinez taps it on the ground, foul towards the Ghost Hound dugout, 1-2. Orioles and Rockies, they're tied at 3. Or tied at nothing in the top of the 3rd, sorry. Actually looks like they're playing again after the infestation. 1-2. Martinez rips it down the right field line, but that'll hook foul. And stays 1-2. Martinez put up a 12-pitch at-bat against Reitz in the top of the 2nd inning that ended in a groundout. That ended the 2nd inning. Now another 1-2 on its way. Martinez on the ground to 2nd. Abreu fields on a hop. Flips to 2nd for 1. Diaz, the turn. They got him, and the inning's over. 4-6-3 doubles him up. And Reitz is out of the 4th. No runs, 1 hit in the inning for the Rockers. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 5-3. High Point leads it on the Ghost Towns Baseball Network.
Flex Packs are back for the 2023 season. Our Flex Packs allow the ultimate flexibility to book your baseball experience this season. Each Flex Pack includes 10 undated ticket vouchers to use when you want. Use 10 for one game or spread them out across an array of 88 home games this year at Nemeo Field. You can even split your plan between both the Frederick Keys and Frederick's new Atlantic League Club. Get your Flex Pack today by calling us at 301-815-9900.
Golfers! Musket Ridge Golf Course in Myersville brings you VIP Value Fridays. Play Musket Ridge on Friday and get unlimited food and non-alcoholic beverages. That's right, unlimited and free. Lunch, free. Gatorade, free. Stay for dinner, free. Great for entertaining clients. Call 301-293-9930 or visit musketridge.com. Based on availability, excludes Twilight, no carryout. Musket Ridge, the area's best golf course and East Coast only zero food waste facility.
Matt Reitz is able to roll up a double play ball to end the top of the 4th inning. Now the Ghost Hounds will come to bat trailing 5-3. They've had 3 hits in this game. All 3 have been solo homers. Steven Brault in the 2nd, Osvaldo Abreu and Craig Didolo in the 3rd, and now they'll have the middle 3rd of their order. Paredes, Cottom, and Brault this inning against Neil Ramirez. We mentioned 6 years in the big leagues with 7 different clubs. He was drafted by the Rangers in the first round in 2007, but never actually made it to the bigs with them. First one to Paredes will miss high, and he was actually traded in 2013 in an August deadline trade, back when the waiver trade deadline was still a thing, as Paredes swings and misses through a fastball 1-1.
Please report to the May Brigade Guest Services counter. Jordan Freed.
Traded to the Cubs as a player to be named later as part of a trade for Matt Garza. 1-1. Paredes will swing and foul it back. Funny enough, a few years prior, Zach Rosscup was also part of a trade that involved Matt Garza. Garza probably most known for his time with the Rays. The 1-2 misses up and in. So Neil Ramirez was actually a player to be named later as the trade was in July. He was a player to be named later who moved in August. 2-2. Paredes swings and misses. Over top of that one, 4th strikeout for Ramirez, 1 gone in the 4th. So Garza was traded from the Cubs to the Rangers in July of 2013. The trade was Neil Ramirez, Mike Olt, Justin Grimm, and Carl Edwards. First one will miss away to Cole Cottom, who flew out to right field his first time up. Carl Edwards, of course, pitched in the final inning of that World Series game as Ramirez delivers down and away and immediately walks off the mound. And it looks like he will go straight to the dugout. And quickly, somebody will have to get up and throw. Ramirez has seemed to have taken himself out of this game. And when that happens, you can only fear the worst, but the Rockers will get as much time as they need to warm somebody up. And we will try to sort it out for you as to who is coming in after we take a break. 5-3, Cole Cottom at the plate in the bottom of the 4th. And we'll be right back on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
Make a game at Nimio Field the site of your next group outing. The Keys and Frederick's new Atlantic League Club have a variety of great options to choose from. Take in a game from the Flying Dog Hop Deck in left field or the courtyard area on the first baseline. Having a big party and want a great view of the game? The Mattress Warehouse Club provides a home plate terrace level view, and you can't go wrong with the triple suites located on both the first base and third base lines. Single suites are also available. Book your group outing today by calling 301-815-9900.
Hey Keys fans! Get up-to-date highlights, news, and more from the Frederick Keys all season long by following us on social media. You'll find team updates, upcoming promotional events, and behind-the-scenes content you won't find anywhere else. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Frederick Keys for live game updates every night. And find us on TikTok at Frederick Keys Baseball for special content featuring Coyote and players. You can even subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook for content such as Unlocking the Keys podcast. Never miss the action? Follow the Keys on social media today.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball drilled deep to left field, way back, and that ball is gone. No doubt about that one. A solo home run for Matt Wieters, his second of the ball game, and the Frederick Keys now lead this one 6-1.
Flex Packs are back for the 2023 season. Our Flex Packs allow the ultimate flexibility to book your baseball experience this season. Each Flex Pack includes 10 undated ticket vouchers to use when you want. Use 10 for one game or spread them out across an array of 88 home games this year at Nemeo Field. You can even split your plan between both the Frederick Keys and Frederick's new Atlantic League Club. Get your Flex Pack today by calling us at 301-815-9900.
Looking for an unforgettable birthday experience? The Frederick Keys and Frederick's new Atlantic League Club offer a clean, safe, and exciting environment to celebrate your child's birthday. The exciting combination of baseball and birthdays will make your experience at Nemeo Field one to remember this season. All birthday parties include 10 field seats, 10 hot dogs, 10 cupcakes, as well as chips and drinks. Each party guest will also receive 5 Fun Zone tickets. For more information, give us a call at 301-815-9900 and book your birthday today.
The pitch, and the 0-1 chopped over.
So Neil Ramirez is out of the game, and he will be replaced by Jason Mansueta. Mansueta will make his 10th appearance with High Point, and his first one out of the bullpen. He had made 9 starts for him, 5-1 with a 4.60 ERA. 47 innings pitched, 54 hits, 38 strikeouts to 22 walks, and this may be a bit of a lengthy delay in this one, as given the injury, High Point will be granted all the time they need for Mansueta to get loose. The question will become what the Rockers do defensively. Shedlong Jr., who is an all-star bat for him, is the DH today, and even with the injury, the Rockers were able to keep the DH through the 5th inning, but after that it'll be lost, and the question will then become if Long stays in the game. They can keep him out for now, buy an extra at-bat out of him. And Martinez before they have to lift it for the pitcher spot, or whoever they do choose to go with. So Martinez naturally, because Shedlong Jr. mainly plays second base. They could also do some maneuvering, but nonetheless, Mansueta will get all the opportunity he needs, and he pitched for the Rockers early in the season last year before he had his contract purchased. Rockers had their entire opening day rotation purchased within the first few months of the season. So Mansueta will continue to throw. We'll step aside again and be back with you with the resumption of play. Again, Mansueta will get all the time he needs to throw. And actually, we won't step aside. He's ready to go. Count is 2-0 on Cole Cottom. 5-3 game in the bottom of the 4th inning. Gil Ramirez delivered to the plate and immediately just walked off the mound right into the dugout. So sending our best wishes. We can only hope that he is all right. Counts 2-0 on Cottom. First pitch from Mansueta is in for a strike. Mansueta 6'1" from Santo Domingo. There is down and away to Cottom. It's 3-1. Started his pro career all the way back in 2008 in the Marlins system as he gets Cottom to swing and miss, now 3-2. It's his first 2 seasons in the Dominican Summer League. It's been as high as AA in his career. 3-2. Cottom will watch down low, ball 4. So he is aboard with 1 gone. Now the tying run will come to the plate in Steven Brault. He actually made his Atlantic League debut, did Mansueta, in 2021 with High Point. It split the season between High Point and the Cleburne Rail Riders of the American Association. First pitch, Brault square as he pulls back. Railroaders, excuse me, in the American Association. Between the 2 teams, he was 8-6 with a 3.52 ERA in 18 starts across 102 thirds innings. 3 starts with the Rockers. 1-1 with a 4.11 ERA that year. 1-0. Brault pops it up behind the plate, foul. And Mansueta actually started the season in the Mexican League with Bravos de Leon. Made 3 starts there. Now in his 10th appearance overall with High Point. 1-1 to Brault. He swings, hits in the air, right center field. Burt back on it. He's still going back, and he'll have to play it off the top of the wall. Caught him on his way to third. Will be held there. Throw comes into the cutoff man, Steven Brault, with his 2nd extra base hit of the day, this time a double. Makes it 2nd and 3rd with 1 gone for Chris Shaw. That's the 2nd multi-extra base hit game of this series now for Brault. Now Chris Shaw, who struck out his first time up, will bat. The infield stays back for High Point. I'll concede a run in this situation on the ground ball. First pitch, Shaw will take a strike at the letters, 0-1. 5-3 game, High Point leads it in the 4th, but tying run at second base in Brault. Go-ahead run at the plate in Shaw. Oh, 1. Big swing and a miss from Shaw. It's 0-2. 93 on the fastball that time from Mansueta. Oh, 2. Down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. If Shaw can just get a ball past Mansueta, he should be able to bring Cottom home, make it 5-4. Ball to the outfield could tie it up. He takes low here, 2-2. So Brault hit his 7th home run in his first at-bat, got his 7th double here in his 2nd trip. Now Shaw, who's still just hitting 178, looking for that breakout moment. Could come right here. High set for Mansueta. 2-2. Shaw hits it in the air, left field. That's down for a hit. DJ Bird up throwing. Brault coming to the plate. The throw is up the line. Shaw on his way to second, and he'll get there on the throw. We are tied on a 2-run single by Chris Shaw. And how's that for potentially a breakout moment? Shaw with a line drive into left center field, and DJ Burt, who came in hard, threw it just a bit up the third base line, and Brault was able to scamper home. Now we're tied. Here's Osvaldo Abreu who takes up it in. have to wonder if between innings, Mansueto will go back to the bullpen and just try to get some more warm-up tosses in. 1-0 to Abreu. He takes down and away, and a good block by Kellerman's able to keep Shaw at second. He's now the go-ahead run in scoring position. 5-5 game, bottom of the fourth, one gone. Now time is called at the plate by the home plate umpire Ian Pittenger. Five hits now for the Ghost Hounds. 2-0. And Abreu will take high. 3 balls and no strikes. They do have the base open with Eddie Diaz on deck. 3-0 pitch. Abreu taking all the way. It's a strike. Top of the zone at 90 that time. Three-one, down and away, ball 4. So Abreu walks. And since Mansueto has entered the game, he didn't inherit a 2-0 count, but he walked, caught him, gave up the double to Brault, then a 2-run single to Shaw, and now walked Abreu, and that'll bring Frank Viola, the pitching coach, out to the mound. So Viola will chat with his pitcher, who again had to inherit a pretty tough situation. Diaz's first time up, he flew out to center field. Now there will be some throwing in the bullpen. Jeremy Rhodes, the right-hander, will go for the Rockers. So Viola will head back to the dugout. Taking a look at some other scores from around the Atlantic League as that 2 o'clock wave of games is underway. Charleston leads York 5-1 in the top of the second. Meanwhile, Southern Maryland in the rubber match of their series with Lexington leads it 1-0 in the second. Corners, or at least third base is in. Eddie Diaz first pitch swing hits in the air to left field, but making the catch is Wheel for the second out. So Diaz aggressive after the mound visit. And he'll turn things back to the top of the order. Leobaldo Cabrera, who has a pair of pop-outs, will try to drive in the go-ahead run. Also trying to keep his RBI streak going. First pitch to him. He'll take down low. Again, it's a high set above the head for Mansueto, and more often than not, a slide step delivery. Missed low with a curveball that time. 1-0 to Leo. On deck, Craig Dilo already has a homer today. Pitch is on the ground, left side. That's through for a hit. Shaw will be sent. Now he's held as Wheel fires it into the cutoff man. And now the bases will be loaded for Craig Dilo.
Right fielder number 11, Craig Dilo.
Able to ground that curveball through the left side was Cabrera. Now the 8th man of the inning will come to the plate in Dilo, who's 1 for 2 with a homer. Shaw on third, Abreu on second, Cabrera on first. Dilo first pitch swing, tapping it foul into the Ghost Hound bullpen. 0-1. Pitch will miss down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Charleston, they put up 3 runs in the first, 2 more in the second against York, and they're facing Pedro Vasquez today. 1-1. Didolo goes after a high fastball. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. One and 2 now the count. Bases loaded, 2 gone. Mansueta to the plate. Didolo, swing and a miss. Inning over. Mansueta comes in and gets the strikeout, but the Ghost Hounds tie the game. They scored 2 runs on 3 hits. They strand the bases loaded. But now we go to the fifth, all tied up at 5 on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
The site of your next group outing. The Keys and Frederick's new Atlantic League Club have a variety of great options to choose from. Take in a game from the Flying Dog Hop Deck in left field or the courtyard area on the first baseline. Having a big party and want a great view of the game? The Mattress Warehouse Club provides a home plate terrace level view, and you can't go wrong with the triple suites located on both the first base and third base lines. Single suites are also available. Book your group outing today by calling 301-815-9900.
Catch Frederick Keys baseball all season long, no matter if you're at home or on the go. All Frederick Keys home broadcasts can be heard on frederickkeys.com. Online broadcasts are free of charge, beginning with the IBEW pregame show 15 minutes before first pitch. Then after the game, stick around for the Musket Ridge postgame show to keep up on all things Frederick Keys and the MLB Draft League. Don't miss a moment of Keys baseball in 2023. Frederick Keys baseball, shake your keys.
This is Eli Villanueva, and you're listening to the Frederick Baseball Network.
MC Fence and Deck is the sponsor of the 5th inning of Ghost Hounds Baseball. MC Fence and Deck is helping all of their neighbors with their outdoor projects. Fences, decks, porches, patios, and more. Call for your free estimate today. That is MC Fence and Deck. Back at the top of the order in Shedlong Jr. Now a 5-5 game. Long, Burton Aklinski this inning against Matt Reitz, who had a bit of a long break in between innings. Delivers down and in on the first one to Long, who's 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout. In the fourth, Reitz was able to get an inning-ending double play ball after giving up an infield or a leadoff single. 1-0. Will miss high to Long, 2-0. So a strikeout in that inning. He has 4 through his first 4 innings. Chris Shaw's 2-run single tied it in the bottom of the 4th. Now Long pops this one up. Shallow center field. Now in from center is Cabrera. Calls off Diaz and Brault to make the catch for out number 1. So Ramirez had to leave the game after 3 1/3 innings due to an injury. 4 runs on 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. Meanwhile, Mansueta, who pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up a run on 3 hits with a strikeout and a walk. DJ Burt first pitch swing. He hits it in the air to right field. Back goes Didolo, and backpedaling to the track will make the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 23, Ben Aklinski.
So Reed's at 82 pitches now on his day. Ramirez left after pitch number 58. Mansueta threw 24 pitches, but they'll try not to burn him. They will have Jeremy Rhodes throwing in the bullpen. He was throwing last inning, is still throwing, so can imagine we'll see him for the bottom of the 5th. Now, Aklinski calls time at the plate, trying to get some stuff out of his shoe, and I think Cotton will help him. Good day for Aklinski so far. 3 RBIs and a pair of extra base hits. A 2-run homer in the first, an RBI double in the 4th. He scored a pair of their 5 runs. First one to him. A slider will bend down and away. 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors for High Point. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Spire City. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball, that one's hit in the air to left. Back goes Brault. It's a 3 extra base hit day for Aklimski. A 2-homer game, and he's given the Rockers the lead right back. His 4th RBI on a solo homer. He's now in the 20 home run club, and he has put his team in front 6-5 here in the 5th, sorry. That was a breaking ball that he was just able to golf out of here. First pitch to Xander Wheel. He pops it up on the infield. Caught him with a mask off. Gives way to Jose Marmoleos, who makes the catch right in front of the home plate circle to end the inning. But the Rockers take the lead back. Ben Aklimski's solo homer makes it 6-5. Ghost Hounds will look to answer in the bottom of the 5th here on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
At Nimio Federal Credit Union, we like finding new ways to look at money and make it work for you. Introducing Nimio Offers, our new rewards program that earns you weekly cash back with your Nimio free checking account. With Nimio Offers, you get personalized deals selected just for you from well-known retailers. Shop the deals in store or online using your debit card and get cash deposited back into your account on a weekly basis. No coupons or codes, just fun and easy. Nimio, a new way to look at money. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit nimio.org/offers for program restrictions.
Looking for a great place to stay on your next trip to Frederick? Choose Plymouth Hospitality Partners. Located on the Westview Promenade, stay at the luxurious Courtyard by Marriott, Fairfield Inn, Residence Inn, or Town Place Suites. All 4 hotels are within walking distance from one another, so choose the brand that best fits your travel needs. Additionally, all 4 hotels are located off of major highways and are close to 3 major airports, making Plymouth Hospitality Partners the perfect fit for travelers. For reservations, call 301-695-5051. That's 301-695-5051.
Now pitching for the Rockers, number 25, Jeremy Rhodes.
Jeremy Rhodes will pitch the bottom of the 5th inning now, 6-5. Rockers lead it after Ben Aklimski, who's having a day, hits his 2nd home run. He had a 2-run homer in the 1st, an RBI double in the 3rd, now a solo home run in the 5th. Neil Ramirez had to leave the game last inning for the Rockers after just 3 1/3 with an apparent injury. Now the Ghost Hounds, who sent 8 to the plate, scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th to, at the time, tie the game. Will send 3, 4, and 5 up this inning. Marmoleos, Paredes, and Cottom now trailing by 1. Marmo, a pair of strikeouts looking in this game, and first pitch from the right-hander Jeremy Rhodes will miss away. Rhodes, the 6'4" righty from Wheaton, Illinois, pitched at Illinois State University. Works from the stretch, sets at the belt as 1-0 to Marmoleos is in the air to right field, but right at Aklimski for the first out. 35 appearances entering play today for Rhodes. He's 7-2 with a 4.43 ERA, 4 holds, 40 2/3 innings pitched, 43 hits, 51 strikeouts to 19 walks. Opponents hitting a .269 against him. Now he'll face Paredes, the cleanup man, who's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and struck out today. First one to him. That one's in the dirt.
Okay, you would move the character read to the middle of the 8th. Kayla. Yeah, you remember that's the one you told me to move to the middle of the 8th between Pepsi and favorite NFL team.
1 ball and no strikes Paredes takes away, a bit of a delay. Another live mic in the press box. Nate Peden throwing in the bullpen for the Ghost Hounds. Two-0. On the ground to second. Right there is Martinez, and seamlessly throws it over to first for the second out.
The catcher, number 16, Cole Cottom.
So now 2 up, 2 down in the fifth. Here's Cole Cottom. Cottom walked and scored in the fourth inning. And it was during his at-bat that Ramirez left as he swings and fouls the first one back. So he walked against Mansueta, who had entered, and then he scored on Shaw's 2-run single. A flyout and a walk for him today. Nothing in one pitch to him. He will take down and away. Count even, and we'll see if it's Peden who starts the sixth inning. Reads at 85 pitches. 1-1, and Cotton will swing and foul it back. He is on his third time through the Rockers order. He'll face 5, 6, and 7 Grochon, Yo, and Pereira if he does come out for the sixth inning. One, two. Cottom takes down low, count even. Rhodes has been as high as AAA in his pro career. With the Angels organization. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch to Cottom will miss low and move the count full. Thirty-year-old right-hander is Rhodes. Last pitch, a scoreless inning on August 23rd against Lexington. Full count on Cottom. To the plate, hits it in the air. Right side, out from first in foul territory. Pereira, the first baseman, makes a basket catch in the Ghost Town bullpen. It is a 1-2-3 fifth for the High Point Rockers. We will go to the sixth. It's 6-5 High Point on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network. And it is Nate Peden who will enter the game when we come back.
Take your love for baseball to the next level with Betfred Sportsbook. When you download the app and bet $50, you can get up to $1,111 in Fred bets with their unmatched 5-week welcome offer. But wait, there's more. Betfred Rewards program gives you access to exclusive offers, player prop protection, and more chances to score big. Don't wait, download the Betfred app today. Must be 21 plus. Wagers only accepted in Maryland. Play responsibly. For help, please call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit mdgamblinghelp.org.
Have a birthday celebration coming up? How about a huge family get-together? Or maybe just a party where you need a lot of space. No matter the occasion, there's no better way to spend it than in one of our 2 luxurious triple suites. Enjoy a game in the Visit Frederick Triple Suite on the first base line, or an additional triple suite located on the third base line. With room for up to 42 guests, the triple suite includes tickets, 6 parking passes, 4 different menus to choose from, a top-notch wait staff, and much more. Book your big night by calling 301-815-9900.
5 innings in the books this afternoon. High Point, who's looking for the sweep of the Ghost Hounds, they lead at 6-5 as we enter the 6th. Day done for Matt Reitz after 5 innings, 6 runs on 5 hits, 4 strikeouts to 1 walk. He gave up 3 homers, including 2 of them to Beniklinski. Through 85 pitches, 55 strikes, and the Ghost Hounds now into the bullpen. We see Nate Peden, the right-hander, making his 25th appearance overall and 22nd out of the bullpen. First pitch is high to Ryan Grotjohn, who's 1 for 2 today with a 2-run homer. Overall a .295 hitter, now 12 homers and 59 runs batted in. 1-0 pitch from Peden is in for a strike. Beniklinski has been the catalyst for the offense today. He's been one of the rockers that have rocked the Ghost Hounds all season long. Grotjohn another one. 1-1. Skies it foul off to the left. Entering play in 12 games against the Hounds, Grotjohn was hitting .419, 5 homers and 12 runs batted in. Now make it 6 homers and 14 batted in against him. 1-2. Peden will miss high. Peden, the right-hander, 6'4" from DeBerry, Florida. Originally a Mets draftee. Gets Grotjohn to foul one off. Almost thought it was a swing and a miss, but got a piece of it. Peden started the year in the rotation for the Ghost Hounds, made 3 starts. One of them was against High Point, and it was a rough spell for him in the rotation, but has had good results in the bullpen. Misses away here, 3-2. When the command is on, he can be very good. Pitched on Friday against High Point. Gave him a 2-run homer to Xander Wheel. 2 hits in that inning, but he did strike out the side. 3-2 to Grotjohn here, and he walked him. So Grotjohn on for the second time. Now Daikon Yo will be the batter. Peden, in 24 appearances entering play, 2-3 with an 8.37 ERA. 43 innings pitched, 53 hits, 47 strikeouts, 22 walks. Opponents hitting .290 against him. First pitch to Yo is tapped back foul, and that might have got a piece of cotton behind the plate, but he looks all right. The big number, when you look at Peden's stat line, 16 home runs. Gave up 1 on Friday, as we mentioned. In his 3 starts, 2 in Gastonia, 1 on High Point, he gave up 7. Oh, 1. Yo will tap it back foul, 0-2. A fly out and a ground out for Yo tonight. Pereira on deck, 1 for 2. Peden to the plate, curveball, and it will tail inside. Yo has to back away from it. Peden has rolled 2 double play balls out of the bullpen this year. Delivers low to Yo to even it up at 2. Saw Reitz roll 1 to get out of the 4th inning after giving up a leadoff base runner. Two-two. Yo will swing and foul it back. Yo able to stay alive. High-scoring affair in York today. We mentioned that Charleston had been leading 5-1. It's now 5-5 after 2. Two-two pitch. Curveball. Yo got the hand started but held him. 4 runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning for York, including a John Nunez 2-run homer. 3-2, Grotjohn runs. Yo hits it on the ground softly to short. Diaz, only play will be the first. Makes a good throw in time to get Yo, but up to second is Grochon. Funny enough, two of the better hitters in York history are now part of the Charleston Dirty Birds, Telvin Nash and Isaias Tejeda. Tejeda got the scoring starter today with a 3-run homer in the first. Nash has a hit as well as Brian Pereira digs in and takes a strike. It's a lefty in the bullpen for High Point. It looks to be Bryce Hensley. Pitch is swung on and missed by Pereira. It's 0-2. Peden rocking a bright teal glove. 0-2 pitch. Pereira swings, lifts it in the air, right field. Didolo back. He's at the track, sets up under it, reaches up and makes the catch. Grochon will tag and make it to third easily, but Craig Didolo had to reach up, and given where he actually caught that ball, might have taken a home run away or at least extra bases from Pereira. There is ever the slightest breeze going out towards right field right now. But now here's Kellerman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 6-5 Rockers, another run 90 feet away. First pitch to Kellerman is high. Michael Martinez on deck. Kellerman swings, skies in the air, right field. There is Didolo. He'll make the catch in the gap in front of Cabrera, and the inning's over. So Peden works around a leadoff walk. No runs, no hits, and one left in the sixth. We go to the bottom half. Ghost Sounds looking to come back from a 6-5 deficit here on the Ghost Sounds Baseball Network.
Trust your electrical jobs to the hard-working men and women of the Power Partnership. The Power Partnership brings together the Maryland chapter of the National Electrical Contractors Association and Local 24 of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Highly skilled, highly trained professionals held to a standard of excellence, committed to doing the job right, safely, on time, and on budget. Visit powerpartnership.org and learn how the IBEW and NECA are your keys to success.
Enjoy the benefits of a clean home with Maid Brigade. The fast-paced and hectic nature of life makes it hard to find time to thoroughly clean your home. Whether it's dusting, sweeping, vacuuming, laundry, or any of the 100 items on your list, Maid Brigade's green cleaning professionals are ready to help. We understand the importance and benefits of a clean home, and that's why we make it our mission to provide a healthier environment for you to enjoy with your loved ones. Beneath the clean, you'll find sparkling customer service with Maid Brigade, your home cleaner. For more information or to schedule your session, call 301-698-9204. That's 301-698-9204.
Bottom of the sixth. New arm into the game for the High Point Rockers. It's left-hander Bryce Hensley.
Folks, it is the last call for the jersey auction. The jersey auction will be closing at 4 p.m. Please check your
Nate Peden in the top of the sixth, worked around a leadoff walk. Hensley coming in relief of Jeremy Rhodes, who retired the Ghost Hounds in order in the fifth. Needed just 11 pitches to do so. Here's Stephen Brault. It'll be Brault, Shaw, and Abreu in the bottom of the sixth. 6-5 Rockers. Brault has had a day. 2 extra base hits, a solo homer, and a double. Scored 2 runs. Hensley set. His first pitch to the left-handed hitting Brault is in for a strike. The two lefties and a righty up this inning. Victor Capion throwing the bullpen for the Ghost Hounds. Nothing in one pitch. Breaking ball drops in for a strike. It started at Brault and then found the zone. So we could very likely see Capion in the 7th. 0-2 pitch from Hensley to Brault. It's a breaking ball that tails away. Hensley pitched out of the bullpen on Friday night. Gave up 2 runs, one of them earned on 3 hits. 1-2. Brault to short, and it eats up Grochon. It's into left field. Brault making the turn. He's on his way to second, and he slides in safely. And they will give that a hit for Brault, so give him his 3rd extra base hit of the day. Second double. He's in scoring position as the tying run. Grochon had to go to his left and a bit of a slide. It was a weird ball to play. A look back at second. Pitch is down and away. Chris Shaw tied the game in the 4th with a 2-run single. Could tie it again with a base hit. Takes a strike on the outside corner here, 1-1. Pair of outfielders, 1 for each side, with 3 extra base hits in this game. 1-1 to Shaw, hits on the ground, right side and foul. Right towards Capion, who's warming up in the bullpen. Hensley looks back at second, now delivers the 1-2. Shaw checks his swing on a low breaking ball and did not swing. Shaw, 2 years of time in the big leagues. 18 and 19 with the San Francisco Giants. 1 homer in his major league career. 2-2. He's able to stay alive, tapping and foul. Actually came in Colorado off of Rockies pitcher Sung Wang Oh. Had a couple of great years with the Cardinals in his big league career. He and Steven Brault, their only major league homers, came in Colorado. 2-2, swing and a miss. There's that curveball that Shaw swings over top of. So Hensley gets his first strikeout. Shaw down on strikes for the second time. Now Osvaldo Abreu will have a chance. Three to 1, Lexington has taken the lead over Southern Maryland. They're in the 3rd inning. First pitch to Abreu will miss down. 1-0. Steven Brault, who led off the inning with a double, is the tying run on second base. 1-0, down and in. 2 balls and no strikes, and now Hensley trying to fix that landing spot on the mound. Abreu, a solo homer in the 3rd. He walked in the 4th. Two 2-0. Abreu checks his swing, but it's a called strike anyway at the plate. Got the outside corner at 87 from Hensley. dancing off a second. Hensley looks back, now delivers. Abreu swings over top of a changeup. It's 2-2. Capion has since stopped throwing, which seemed to indicate that he's ready to go. No action in the bullpen for the Rockers this Hensley's inning. 2-2 to Abreu, swing and a miss over that changeup again. So back-to-back strikeouts after the double. Now Eddie Diaz will be the batter.
Shortstop number 7, Eddie Diaz.
A pair of flyouts for Diaz today. Those Hounds have not scored since the 4th inning, where they scored a pair off of Mansueta. Came in relief of Neil Ramirez, who exited with injury. First one to Diaz. Swings and fouls it off to the right. Diaz has been swinging aggressively early in counts here today. He came to the plate for the Ghost Hounds in that 4th inning, their biggest inning of the day in that regard. 0-1 from Hensley to Diaz, out in front of a changeup again, and it's been a great changeup today from Hensley. Leobaldo Cabrera on deck, 0-2 pitch, Diaz on the ground to short. There's Grochon, he throws to first, it's in time to get Diaz and the inning's over. Works around a double. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left for the Ghost Hounds in the 6th. To the 7th, 6-5 Rockers on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
We all love the explosive action on the field, but this summer you don't need to settle for in-game excitement. We'll be lighting up the night sky 25 times this season at Nimio Field. Join us for every Saturday home game for post-game fireworks super shows, as well as other select nights throughout the season for post-game fireworks shows. You won't want to miss these spectacles, especially July 3rd, where we launch our biggest show of the year, the Fireworks Extravaganza, in celebration of Independence Day. Tickets for firework nights go by fast, so be sure to call us at 301-815-9939 or visit bit.ly/FrederickBaseball.
Looking for an unforgettable birthday experience? The Frederick Keys and Frederick's new Atlantic League Club offer a clean, safe, and exciting environment to celebrate your child's birthday. The exciting combination of baseball and birthdays will make your experience at Nimio Field one to remember this season. All birthday parties include 10 field seats, 10 hot dogs, 10 cupcakes, as well as chips and drinks. Each party guest will also receive 5 Fun Zone tickets. For more information, give us a call at 301-815-9900 and book your birthday today.
Michael Martinez will lead off the top of the 7th inning against Victor Capion. 9-1-2 this inning. First pitch is in for a strike. It'll be Martinez, then the pitcher spot, and then DJ Burt. Right now it is Emmanuel Tapia on deck for the Rockers. 0-1 pitch. Martinez fouls it back. 0-2. 0 for 2 today. A ground out and a double play ball for Martinez. Pitch is down in the dirt. Capion will be making his 39th appearance overall and his 12th with the Ghost Hounds. It's been fantastic as of late. 1-2. Misses the outside corner on a backdoor breaking ball. Had a scoreless inning in the 7th last night. Two. Martinez lifts it in the air to right, but right there is Didolo for the first out. Emmanuel Tapia will now be the pinch hitter in the pitcher's spot. Shedlong Jr. was 0 for 3 on his day, but lifted as part of the double hook after Neil Ramirez left after just 3 1/3. 6-5 game. First one is swung on and missed. A changeup. And a good one from Capion, who started the season in York, where he had pitched previously. 2021. Returned there, was eventually released. Came to Spire City. 0-1. Down and in, and that got a piece of the foot, or maybe even the ankle, of home plate umpire Ian Pittenger. Seems like he's shaking it off. Gave a little thumbs up. Hopefully he has shin protection that will go around the ankles. Austin Ross will now throw in the bullpen for the Rockers. They're again trying to sweep the Ghost Hounds today. 1-1 pitch from Capion. And a good pitch swung over top of. A changeup that time to Tapia, 1-2. DJ Bird on deck is 0 for 1, but he has reached twice and scored twice. 1-2. Down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Capion has been great as of late. Last 7 outings have all been scoreless. Gave up a hit last night, but did not allow a run. Now he rings up Tapia on an inside fastball. 2 up, 2 down in the 7th. And now back to DJ Burt. Burt now at 59 games with his on-base streak. Pitch will miss down and away. So it's the longest in the Atlantic League since 2019. It beat Carlos Franco's mark from last year of 50 games with York. Trying to creep up on the all-time official minor league baseball record as he takes a strike of the knees, 1-2. That belongs to Andrew Velasquez of the Angels, who did it in the Arizona system in 2014, 74 games. 1-1, swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes, and 21 games remaining in the season after today. He could get to that mark this season. What a feat that would be. 1-2 here. Taps it on the ground, back to the mound. Capion fields it on a backhand after one. Fires to first, almost wide, but Marmolejos is able to keep the foot on the bag. Capion fired that over to first. He has a 1-2-3 7th. It is stretch time here in the Spire City. And we'll be right back with more on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
If you're coming to town for a game at Nimio Field, or to check out some of the nearby Civil War history, there is only one place to stay. The Comfort Inn Frederick off of Buckystown Pike, conveniently located across from the Westview Promenade and just minutes away from Nimeo Field at Perry Grove Stadium. Comfort in Frederick is located in close proximity of I-70, I-270, and Route 355. The Comfort in Frederick is also centrally located to all of the Civil War battlefields such as Gettysburg, Antietam, and the Civil War Museum. Not only will you be greeted by friendly staff, but your stay will include complimentary hot breakfast and free Wi-Fi, as well as access to the fitness facilities and meeting rooms. For reservations at the Comfort in Frederick, give them a call at 301-668-7272. That's 301-668-7272.
Multitaskers love logistics. That's why they love the UPS store for finishing and printing their documents, packing and shipping their packages, and convenient mailbox services. Visit your local UPS stores at 5257 Buckystown Pike or by phone at 301-620-8825. Visit UPS at Clemson Corner or give the store a call at 240-397-7473.
This is Stephen Brault, and you're listening to the Frederick Baseball Network.
Austin Ross will pitch the bottom of the 7th inning for the Rockers. And he will face the top third of the Ghost Hounds order, Leobaldo Cabrera, Craig Didolo, and Jose Marmolejos in a 6-5 game. Ross comes in relief of Bryce Hensley, who pitched a scoreless 6th, working around a leadoff double from Stephen Brault. Got a pair of strikeouts and a ground out in the inning. So now Ross will face the top third. Leo's 1 for 3 today. As the first pitch he takes at the letters for a strike. Jeff Johnson and Max Povsey, double barrel action in the bullpen for the Ghost Hounds. Not often do we see double barrel going for Spire City. 0-1. Curveball floats in, but it misses. Inside. 1-1. Cabrera in the air, left field. Back goes Wheel, and we are tied. Leo hits number 31 and knots this game up at 6. And he has now driven in a run in his past 7 games. It is 6-6. And that home run brought to you by Insurance First. Go to insurancefirstinc.com or call 301-874-5800 to learn more. 107.2 off the bat, 385 feet for his 31st of the year. Now Craig Didolo takes up and away. Didolo has already gone deep today. That was a solo home run back in the 3rd. 1-0, misses away, 2 balls and no strikes. Didolo overall 1 for 3, a pop out and a strikeout in addition to that homer. And now it's only Povsey throwing in the bullpen as Didolo takes inside 3-0. Povsey had a scoreless 8th in the game last night. 3-0 to Didolo. Has the green light. It's a foul ball in the box. Rolled it softly to second base, but off his foot. It's now a tie game after Cabrera's homer, 6-6. Here in the 7th inning. 3-1 to Didolo. He'll take down and away for ball 4. And now Jose Marmolejos with the go-ahead run now on base will dig in. Marmo has been hitless today. He's had a pair of strikeouts and a flyout. First one to him. A curveball gets the letters for strike 1. Actually might have gotten the inside corner. Big swing by Cabrera has tied it. 0-1. Didolo takes off. Pitch misses away. Throw down to second is late. And that is number 30 for Craig Didolo. And he is the first player in the Atlantic League this season into the 2030 club. One pitch, fouled back. So Didolo in the 2030 club. Here's Jose Marmolejos with a 1-2 count at the plate. Takes away. It's off the glove of Kellerman. And now, with the runner on second, the two will discuss signs, or maybe it was a cross-up. Didolo off of second. Pitch is in the dirt. The count's full to Marmolejos. Nobody out. The go-ahead run in scoring position. Three-two. Inside for ball 4. The first 3 have reached in this inning now for the Ghost Hounds.
Third baseman number 25, Jimmy Paredes.
Paredes is 0 for 3 today. And that'll bring Frank Viola out from the dugout to talk with his pitcher. And it'll also send a bullpen catcher down for High Point. So a pretty big day for Craig Didolo. Gets a home run for his 22nd in the year, also swipes his 30th base. The speed, perhaps the most underrated aspect of Didolo's game. He's also now the 5th in the league this year to 30 steals. Tomo Odesaka and Trey Martin of York, 1 and 2 respectively. JC Encarnacion of Lexington, 3rd. Jalen Miller, now of Charleston, previously of York, is 4th. So Didolo the 5th into the 30 steal club this year. This inning has also seen the 31st home run by Leobaldo Cabrera. Still nobody out. Here's Jimmy Paredes, the cleanup man. Didolo taking off for third. Pitch misses up and away. Throw down, and they got him. Kellerman cuts down Didolo trying to steal as Yo applies the tag. That's a tough way for the Ghost Hounds to get their first out of the inning. Didolo thought he had a good jump and narrowly beaten by the throw. 1-0. Paredes swing and a miss. Now a ball and a strike. Good changeup that time from Ross, who's making his 33rd appearance of the season. Entering play, he was 1-1 with a 2.15 ERA, 3 holds. 1-1. Paredes takes at the knees for strike 2, and he will voice his displeasure. And now time is called at the plate. I feared the worst when the hand went up. It was, in fact, just a timeout call. Marmoleos on first now with 1 gone. 1-2 pitch. Paredes hits in the air down the right field line. Aklinski long run over, and he will make the basket catch, crashing up against the gate, and Marmoleos will have to go back.
The catcher, number 16, Cole Cottom.
Marmoleos was about 2/3 of the way. And actually might have gotten lucky with the fact that Aklinski had to crash into the fence after making that catch. So here's Cole Cottom. 0-for-2 with a walk today. There's a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. That's Jose Marmoleos at first base. First pitch to him, he takes a strike. Outside corner on a slider. On deck, Steven Brault, who's 3 for 3. 0-1. Strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Marmoleos leads off of first. 0-2 pitch. Cottom skies it foul again. The inning started with a home run by Leobaldo Cabrera that tied the game. Craig Didolo walked, stole second base. Jose Marmoleos walked. Didolo was cut down trying to steal third for the first out, and then Paredes just flew out to right. Now a 0-2 count on Cottom. To the plate, curveball, and thought he had strike 3. Ross was ready to go to the dugout, but instead it's called high, and at least if you look at TrackMan, the Ghost Hounds might have caught a break there. Cottom will try to take advantage of the new life. 1-2. Skies it in the air. Down the right field line. That'll get foul. Off the top of the carousel. And it will, in fact, be Povsey who will pitch the top of the 8th. Jeff Johnson, who was warming, has since sat down. They're the two of them throwing at the same time, and then after Cabrera tied it, it became just Povsey. 1-2. Cottom takes down in the dirt, count even. In the bottom of the 7th, 6-6 game, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Marmoleos the go-ahead run on first. Cottom at the plate. 0-for-2. 2-2 pitch. Hits in the air. Right field. Aklinski going back. He's still going back. He leaps at the wall and he makes the catch. Taking extra bases away from Cottom. Taking a go-ahead run away from the Ghost Hounds. We will go to the 8th. Tied at 6. 1 run and 1 left for the Ghost Hounds in the inning. Leobaldo Cabrera ties it with the homer. Here comes Povsey. 6-6 tie on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
As a leader in women's imaging, Community Radiology offers a range of women's imaging exams, including 3D mammography, ultrasound, DEXA, and more. Combining leading-edge technology with a team of expert women's imaging specialists, Community Radiology provides superior service, precise reports, and fast results. Visit Community Radiology for all of your women's imaging needs. Schedule an appointment, call 888-601-0943. That's 888-601-0943.
Experience the visual arts at the Delaplane Arts Center, located along the Carroll Creek Promenade in historic downtown Frederick. There's so much to see and do this summer. Kids and teens can explore their creative side at more than 30 morning and afternoon summer art camps June through August. There's also a great selection of classes and workshops for teens and adults in drawing, painting, sculpture, fiber arts, photography, jewelry making, and more. You'll always see something new in our 7 on-site galleries with exhibitions opening throughout the summer, and admission is always free. And check out Virtual Delaplane online for free deep dive art talks, workshops, activities for kids, exhibitions, and more. Look, learn, and create at the Delaplane Arts Center, 40 South Carroll Street, Frederick, and online at delaplane.org, because everyone deserves art.
Top of the 8th inning, now a 6-6 tie between the Ghost Hounds and the Rockers. Max Povsey, the new pitcher, into the game for Spire City after Victor Capion has a 1-2-3 7th with a strikeout. First pitch to Ben Aklinski misses away. 3 hits, 4 RBIs, 2 homers for Aklinski in this game. Swing and a miss. Over top of a good pitch from Povsey that time. 1-1. Povsey pitched a scoreless 8th inning yesterday, now pitching in a 6-6 tie after Cabrera tied it up in the 7th. 1-1. Aklinski taps on the ground, foul to third base. Kyle Halbone, who was warming to pitch the 9th last night for the Rockers, took the lead, and he gave way to Ryan Dahl. He's throwing the bullpen for them now. Povsey ahead of Aklinski 1-2, and he froze him at the letters, called strike 3, and that is a big first out. As for the first time today, the Ghost Hounds are able to sit down Aklinski. Povsey, the 6'8" right-hander from Cary, North Carolina, will now face Xander Wheel, who's 0 for 3. Started his Atlantic League career with High Point in 2021 before Minikazi acquired him, as he delivers low to Xander Wheel in the first one. Povsey's making his 18th appearance and 10th out of the bullpen here today. 1-0. Delivers a strike on the outside corner to Wheel at 92. Overall, he's 1-2 with a 4.70 ERA, 46 innings pitched, 52 hits, 40 strikeouts to 17 walks. 1-1. Wheel breaks his bat, floats it to third, and is caught on a basket catch by Paredes. Made that catch with the barrel of Wheel's bat right at his feet. So 2 up, 2 down, and now here's Ryan Grochon. With the bases empty and 2 gone, Grochon's 1 for 2. He's homered and walked. First one is away to Grochon. It'll be Halbone for the 8th for the Rockers. 1-0. Povsey delivers a strike at the letters. Where do the Ghost Hounds go after Povsey? Well, he could go multiple innings. They also did have Jeff Johnson throwing earlier. Only one seemingly out of the question is Donald Goodson, who's pitched in back-to-back games as Povsey delivers a strike on the outside corner to Grochon to go ahead 1-2. Povsey comes set. 1-2 pitch. Grochon rips it foul. That was 102 off the bat on an inside slider, but out in front of it. 1-2 it remains. Top of the 8th inning, tied at 6. Povsey's 1-2 is fouled off again, this time off to the left. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Rockers. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Ghost Hounds. One, 2, up and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grochon has been a Ghost Hounds killer all season. His home run in the 3rd was his 6th against them this year. 2-2 pitch from Povsey. Swing and a miss. Tipped into the mid of caught him, actually, but he powered the sinker by him. A pair of strikeouts as part of a 1-2-3 8th inning for Max Povsey. We will go to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 6 on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
Atlantic Coast Charters, the official bus company for the Frederick Keys and the new Atlantic League team. Looking for a quick road trip getaway or a longer trip to sightsee and go somewhere new? We've most likely been there, done that, and have compiled a list along the way. Speak with one of our staff members today at 410-204-2403 or by visiting us at AtlanticCoastCharters.com. We'll be able to help you get your trip together and get you where you want to go. Hey baseball fans, contact Hamilton's Unlimited LLC for all of your carpet cleaning needs. Hamilton's will provide your business or home with routine carpet and tile cleaning, carpet repairs, and upholstery cleaning. In a pinch and need some help? Hamilton's provides Frederick County with floodwater restoration services, air duct cleaning, as well as pet odor and stain removal. Now offering exterior and interior painting services as well. Text or call 240-674-0021 for 24/7 service to your home. Don't miss out on Hamilton's amazing stain removal. Hamilton's Unlimited is the official carpet cleaning company for the Frederick Keys and Frederick's Atlantic League team. If we trust them with all of our carpet and floor care needs, so can you. Visit Hamilton'sUnlimited.com or call 240-674-0021 today for a free estimate.
Bottom of the 8th inning, Kyle Halbone will pitch for the Rockers in a tie game, 6-6. Halbone comes in relief of Austin Ross, who gave up a run on 1 hit in the 7th, walked 2. That hit was a Leobaldo Cabrera homer that tied the game. Max Povsey with a 1-2-3 top of the 8th. And now Spire City will have Brolt, Shaw, and Abreu 6, 7, and 8 against Kyle Halbone, the 6'8" right-hander from New York. Steven Brault will lead it off, 3 for 3. First pitch, he'll take high. A homer and 2 doubles. A pair of runs scored for him as well. Has the average up to 300. 1-0. Strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Davidas Neverauskas is the one warming in the bullpen for Spire City. Day probably done for Posey. He shook hands with Jim Bennett walking off the mound as Brault lines this to right field to make it a 4-hit game for him. The Ghost Hounds have the go-ahead run on to lead off the 8th. So here is Chris Shaw. Brault leads off at first. First pitch is up and away. It's 1-0. Shaw had tied the game in the 4th with a 2-run single. He also has a pair of strikeouts as part of a 1-for-3. Takes high again, 2-0. Halbone will be making his 23rd appearance. He's 2-0 with a 2.39 ERA, 1 hold, 26 1/3 innings pitched, 23 hits, 21 strikeouts to 3 walks. Opponent's hitting .232 against him. Delivers a strike on the outside corner to Shaw here. It's 2-1. Brault leads off of first. 2-1 pitch is inside to Shaw, 3-1. It's had to become a bullpen day for High Point. Neil Ramirez left with an injury after just 3 1/3. 3-1 to Shaw. Ground ball. Diving stop by Pereira. Throws from his knees to second for 1, but that's all they're going to get, as Shaw will make it up to first without a throw. Nobody got over to cover the bag after Pereira had to extend to keep that ball in the infield and save a base hit. So Shaw reaches on the fielder's choice. He is the go-ahead run, and he'll be ran for by Luke Becker. Becker, the designated pinch runner. We'll see what happens when that spot comes up again. If it does, Abreu squares, pulls it back, but the pitch will miss low. Osvaldo Abreu, the 8-hole hitter, 1 for 2, a homer, a walk, and a strikeout. And when Ramirez left in the 4th, Mansueta finished the 4th. It was Jeremy Rhodes in the 5th, Bryce Hensley in the 6th, Austin Ross in the 7th, and now Halbone in the 8th. 1-0 to Abreu. In the air, down the right field line, over Zaklinski. He will play it off the wall. It's a fair ball. Becker will be held at third as Abreu slides into second. Just narrowly inside the right field line. It one-hopped the wall. The go-ahead run now just 90 feet away. The infield will move in against Diaz. They have the base open, but it's Cabrera on deck. A huge moment in the early Ghost Hound career of Eddie Diaz. First pitch to him, swinging and fouling it back. He's 0 for 3 today, 2 flyouts and a ground out. Halbone comes set, 0-1. Diaz tied up inside, but is able to hold the hands back as the pitch misses, 1-1. Yeah, to get the hands out of the way more than anything. One to Diaz. Swings and fouls it off to the right, 1-2. The inning started with a Brault single. He was erased on a fielder's choice off the bat of Chris Shaw. Shaw was run for by Becker, who's now at third after the Osvaldo Abreu double. Infield in against Eddie Diaz with a 1-2 count. Tie game in the bottom of the 8th. One, two. Diaz on the ground to third. Yo will apply the tag on Becker. Throw to first. It is knocked down on a stretch by Pereira. So they won't get the double play. But a 5 unassisted fielder's choice. And Becker, who was just leading off with the bag, ran right into the tag of Yo, who fielded that ball to his right in front of the third base bag. Not something you see every day, but now here is Cabrera. He tied it in the 7th with a homer. The go-ahead run is on second. First pitch to him. Swing, lines it into left field. That is down for a base hit. Coming around third is Abreu. The throw to the plate is cut off, and the Ghost Hounds have the lead. Leo tied it into the 7th, and now he gives them the lead in the 8th. A 3-hit game for Cabrera. And now trying to add to it is Didolo. And it'll be Neverauskas to try to lock down a save in the 9th. First one to Didolo. Breaking ball floats away, 1-0. These are the late inning heroics that the Ghost Hounds offense is able to put up. 1-0. Didolo skies it foul. Off to the left, 1-1. Diaz on second. Cabrera, who just gave the Ghost Hounds the lead, is on first. Not being held, Pereira playing behind him. The curveball almost sails to the backstop, but Keller managed to leap out of his stance. To keep it. 2-1 now on Didolo. Last time up, he homered, stole a base, but then was cut down trying to steal third. He's also homered today. That was a solo shot back in the 3rd. 2-1. Didolo lines it foul towards the bullpen where Neverauskas is warming. As it is 2-2 to Didolo. Albone comes set. 2-2 pitch. Didolo taps it foul again. He stays alive. Didolo in that 7th inning became the league's first member of the 2030 club this year. He joined the 2020 club last Sunday. 2-2 in the dirt. Blocked by Kellerman. That runs the count full, and everyone will be going on the pitch. And between Diaz's speed as it is and the runners going on the pitch, a ball to the outfield off the bat of Didolo could make this an 8-6 game at least. Payoff pitch, runners go, pitch is called, strike 3 at the letters. Didolo is rung up, and the inning's over. Very top of the zone. First strikeout for Halbone, but the Ghost Hounds take the lead. Leobaldo Cabrera's RBI single. 1 run on 2 hits and 2 left. We will go to the 9th. Neverauskis looking for the save on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
Looking for a great place to stay on your next trip to Frederick? Choose Plymouth Hospitality Partners. Located on the Westview Promenade, stay at the luxurious Courtyard by Marriott, Fairfield Inn, Residence Inn, or Town Place Suites. All 4 hotels are within walking distance from one another, so choose the brand that best fits your travel needs. Additionally, all 4 hotels are located off of major highways and are close to 3 major airports, making Plymouth Hospitality Partners the perfect fit for travelers. For reservations, call 301-695-5051. That's 301-695-5051.
Taking a game at Nimio Field in style by visiting our Mattress Warehouse Club. Complete with delicious menus and a first-rate terrace-level baseball, there's no better place to watch a game all season long. Bring your group of up to 78 people for an unforgettable night at the ballpark. For a full schedule of Mattress Warehouse Club events, please call our group's office at 301-815-9900. With 2 teams and 88 games, there's never been a better time to enjoy a night out in the Mattress Warehouse Club.
After Leobaldo Cabrera gives them the lead in the 8th, the Ghost Hounds will turn to Davidas Neverauskis to try to lock down the save. 7-6 game. Neverauskis will face Yo Pereira Kellerman 6, 7, and 8 in the 9th. First pitch to Yo, a check swing, and he did not swing on a curveball from Neverauskis. The Lithuanian right-hander took the loss in last night's game, and it was Daikon Yo who had the RBI ground out that scored the eventual winning run for the Rockers. 1-0. Yo in the air to right, but right there is Didolo, makes the catch for the first out. Neverauskis coming in relief of Povsey, who had a 1-2-3-8 with a pair of strikeouts. Povsey in line for the win. Neverauskis looking for his 5th save. Overall, he's 1-2 with a 6.86 ERA, 21 innings pitched, 21 hits, 18 strikeouts, 11 walks. Opponents hitting .259 against him. Brian Pereira 1 for 3. First one from Neverauskis, tried that curveball again, but it floats high. Making his 20th appearance of the season. It's been closer by committee as the 1-0 is in for a strike. Closer by committee as Zach Rosscup moved to the rotation, but Neverauskis has gotten the bulk of it in the closing role when those situations do arise. 1-1 to Pereira. Curveball inside corner, strike 2. Jamison McGrain warming in the bullpen in case the Rockers are able to extend this game. Neverauskis ahead of Pereira 1-2. Kellerman on deck is 0 for 3. 1-2 pitch. In the air. Center field. In comes Cabrera. Makes the catch for out number 2. And the Ghost Hounds are 1 out away from avoiding the sweep. Robbie Kellerman, who's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts and a flyout. The last chance for the Rockers as they're down to their final out today. First pitch to him is a strike at the knees. 93 on the fastball from Neverauskis. On deck, Michael Martinez, 0-1. Curveball over the head of Kellerman, who ducked under it. 1-1, and never's had issue with the command of that curveball in this inning so far. 7-6, Ghost Hounds lead it. They fell 7-6 a night ago. Looking to reverse their fortune. 1-1, down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set. The 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Shallow right field. In comes Didolo. He will make the catch, and this one's over. Neverauskas gets the save, and the Ghost Hounds avoid the sweep with a 7-6 win on this Sunday afternoon. Leobaldo Cabrera's single in the 8th is the difference. We'll wrap it up with the final totals on the Musket Ridge postgame show after this on the Ghost Hounds Baseball Network.
Golfers, Musket Ridge Golf Course in Myersville brings you VIP Value Fridays. Play Musket Ridge on Friday and get unlimited food and non-alcoholic beverages. That's right, unlimited and free. Lunch, free. Gatorade, free. Stay for dinner, free. Great for entertaining clients. Call 301-293-9930 or visit musketridge.com. Based on availability, excludes Twilight, no carryout. Musket Ridge, the area's best golf course and East Coast only zero food waste facility.
Take your love for baseball to the next level with Betfred Sportsbook. When you download the app and bet $50, you can get up to $1,111 in Fred bets with their unmatched 5-week welcome offer. But wait, there's more. Betfred Rewards program gives you access to exclusive offers, player prop protection, and more chances to score big. Don't wait, download the Betfred app today. Must be 21 plus. Wagers only accepted in Maryland. Play responsibly. For help, please call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit mdgamblinghelp.org.
Looking for a great